The governor of Bali suggests revoking the VoA for Russia and Ukraine and reviewing immigration. The proposal to revoke visas on arrival, VoA, for Russian and Ukrainian nationals arriving in Bali is now under evaluation, according to Silmi Karim, Director General of Immigration at the Law and Human Rights Ministry. Iwayan Koster, the governor of Bali, asked Yazan Alayali, the Minister of Law and Human Rights, and Retno Marsudi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to revoke their letters of appointment. Given the widespread rumors that immigrants from the two nations violated Bali's laws while pretending to be tourists, Koster said that this measure was crucial. Aside from that, Bali has become a refuge for people from the two countries due to the unfavorable situations in their respective countries of conflict. We don't file VoA revocation for other nations since the infractions are not as many as those perpetrated by foreigners from these two countries, Koster stated at a news conference at the regional office of the Bali Law and Human Rights Ministry on Sunday, March 12, 2023 in the afternoon. According to Ngirui's immigration data, there were 59,854 persons overall in 2022, but there were 43,622 Russian citizens who arrived in Bali between January and March of 2023. Also, according to data from the Bali Tourist Bureau, 90,833 Russian and Ukrainian tourists visited Bali between January 2022 and January 2023. In order for visitors to Bali to respect local laws and customs, the Bali provincial government is now still awaiting a response from the Law and Human Rights Ministry. The VoA for foreigners may not simply apply to nationals of the two nations, Koster continued. He stated, the Law and Human Rights Minister will debate with the Foreign Affairs Minister whether these are the only two nations that will be impacted by the new policy or multiple countries, considering that there are currently 86 countries that have received VoA. Ankjit Napitrapulu, the head of the Bali Law and Human Rights Ministry's regional office, stated separately that Koster's approach was a legitimate suggestion as a way to assess the VoA application submitted by the ministry. Napitrapulu remarked, but, this is also a national policy so that subsequent reviews from the areas would be examined centrally. The policy applies to all ministries, including the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of the Creative Economy, so that it does not have an impact on other sectors if the regulation is cancelled, said Napitrapulu. The VoA wants feedback from the Foreign Affairs and the Tourism and Creative Economy ministries.